actually a lot of, not a lot of lag, but enough to get punished.
Yeah. And Sonic, naturally is a very fast character too, so you have to really be on your P's and Q's against Sonic. But here's that matchup you're talking about. Number 1 versus number 2.
Look, their main characters.
Wow.
They're like.
Oh, I thought we were going to see a Kin. All right, Cloud versus Roy.
Fist bump. You know what? I always wondered why Hyper wears the hoodie.
I wondered that too, but then I just accepted it. It's just one thing.
Oh, okay, and he gets comboed to 54.
Man, within 5 seconds.
Right off the bat. And okay.
Looks like neither of these players are pulling any punches in this match. Both going just ham.
Oh, and SaltOne sort of evens it up.
Yeah, it looks like it's back to like more of a neutral game. Each player is getting like as you can see, it's really going back and forth. But
you can tell that these guys, or that these two, play each other a lot.
Yeah.
Because it goes back and forth so much.
Yeah, like look at that. Like what a confident read,
Yeah.
And you can see here's the stock with it.
They just know like how each other is gonna play, and they just play off the mistakes that they make in bracket or tournament or whatever.
And it's such a cool thing, to have like rivals that are close like that, because you're only going to see each other grow more, because you're always going to want to be on top of your rival, which is only going to like inspire the other person to just
right
keep
now.
going.
Sorry to cut you off.
Oh, no worries.
Right now, SaltOne is actually kind of panicking, and he got that dash sort of luckily.
Yeah.
Because Hyper just dropped his shield for no reason, but he's using his limit a little bit too hastily, because he's trying to call out Hyper right now, which he is right now, because he can't land.
That's true.
But and there it is.
There it is. Wow. SaltOne on his last stock of this game. Hyper doing a really good job. But still, he's at a very dangerous position himself.
Yeah.
That's something I see both of these players do a lot. Just up B out of shield.
Yeah, it's very effective. And because both of them just run at the shield, and they don't really...
Excuse me!
Oh, man.
That is dishonest!
Stash, you are correct.
Looks like we got an upset Stash in the crowd, man. It's calling Roy dishonest. I mean, you can't be more honest than that.
True.
He spoke the truth.
Yo, bro. All I know is that Hyper wants that Momocon pass.
Hey, I wanted that Momocon pass. But even if Hyper loses the set, he still definitely has a chance to do it. It looks like they're running it back. I'm sorry.
SaltOne is confident in his Cloud. I've seen this happen way too many times on stream. Hyper will take the first game, then SaltOne will just come back roaring through the door and just be like, nah, this is my first place, not yours.
And sometimes you got to tell yourself that, like, no.
Like, that's so safe. It's so safe because his sword is so big.
Yeah. Oh man, Hyper Kirby is at a scary percentage right now, especially against Cloud with like full limit bar.
He is camping out his limit like there is no tomorrow.
But Hyper Kirby, you can tell he's a very confident player. He's like, I don't care that you have limit. I'm not gonna change up my game plan. I'm gonna keep momentum. I'm not gonna like respect that meter. And you see it paid off. I don't even think he got a chance to use it.
No, he used it on his recovery.
That's right. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I completely missed that.
As a fellow Cloud main, I know these things. No, I'm joking.
No, you're right. I mean, you obviously can see some things about the character that I don't. So hey, ooh, and that up B, but see, the DI of God.
This is one of the things. This is one of the things that I jotted down. Is that when SaltOne is too comfortable fighting the opponent, he makes too many mistakes, causing him to possibly lose the set.
I see.
Like right there when he died from this platform. He didn't shield when he needed to, probably because of landing lag, which is the game's fault. But oh, look at that!
Wow. Back at even.
Yep.
But yeah, no, you have a really good point about like playing against playing against players that you're familiar with. You're gonna expect them to do like the same thing, because you play this person all the time. So if that person is able to just like switch it up on the fly, then that can be very detrimental.
And also, he's playing the same way since the last match too, because look at that.
He just threw out the.
He's trying to predict and not react. And sorry, SaltOne, but this isn't online, dude.
Oh man. All right. Well, Hyper Kirby is up 1 stock, but he's still definitely at kill percent right now. So, but you're right. SaltOne definitely has to take it slow. He can't just make hasty decisions. He has to be patient.
He can definitely come back from this game.
Oh yeah, definitely.
He has the resources to come back.
He just has to be very, very, very careful. Right now he's at kill percent, but look at that. See, that was smart.
You see, they're both eager to fight because if Hyper thought it through, he would have just waited and camped out the limit. But since Hyper just plays against SaltOne so much, he's just like, yep, screw that. I'm going to just kill you.
Yeah. Hey, that jab into just aerial combo from Roy is a very, very scary thing. One thing you definitely have to look out for.
That's something that I experienced when fighting Fax Machine.
Oh, yeah. the jab into the
back air.
The back air.
And then neutral beat. Oh right, we're in the best of 5. We're in winners finals.
Yeah. So if Hyper takes this set, he's going to move on to grand finals. If someone loses, or really the loser of the set, he will still be in, but he'll still just have to fight a couple of matches to still secure his grand finals run back against whoever wins. But right now, it's definitely looking in Hyper's favor. Ooh, that's very unfortunate for Hyper's case.
Yeah, when you're trying to just be fancy, it doesn't work out.
Yeah.
But it's better to just, play it safe. But it does pay off sometimes.
Oh yeah, definitely. Risk pays off, and most people describe Roy as a high risk, high reward character.
So what I'm seeing now, right, is that those 2 matches were warm up.
Yeah.
For SaltOne, and now he's actually taking the game by his own hand.
Yeah, you definitely see him playing like a lot more patiently. He looks like he's making just like better decisions all around. But still, despite that, Hyper was able to go ahead and secure that stock with a stage spike.
Sure.
Okay, that was a good up B out of shield. All right. Ooh. Wow.
That's a good call out. I've only been able to do that once.
That was amazing. Ooh. Limit break saving his life there. Even though I think even if he didn't have limit break, he still would have maybe been able to come back. But it just looks like he had a lot of downward momentum.
No, without limit, he wouldn't have gone to come back because he had already used his second jump when he got spiked. If I recall correctly, because Smash is a fast game now.
It really is. Like, it's hard to keep up with some of like the intricate things to see. Ooh, that was very risky from Hyper Kirby, just like running basically point blank in the cloud shield.
Oh, never mind.
DI.
I'm sorry.
Dude, it's okay.
I'm tired, man.
It's
I
all
am
good.
actually tired. Like when you told me to pull the all-nighter, and I did, and I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna regret this. But Hyper takes a stock. SaltOne comes back. Now they're fighting. SaltOne killing percent.
Looks like SaltOne definitely trying to push this advantage that he currently has. Just just pressuring Hyper to just do stuff. Like pressuring him. Hey, I'm gonna run at you. What are you gonna shield? Are you gonna dodge? But I mean, for the most part, Hyper is doing a good job of avoiding most of those offensive options. But I still believe it's really anybody's game at this point.
It's funny how they go back and forth with backers. That's what I've noticed. Though SaltOne will short hop, backer out of the shield, and Hyper Kirby will do the same thing.
Ooh.
And that is a nasty forward tilt.
Yeah,
tilt.
that was. You know, it called out his jump. You know, he was able to jump over Cloud's initial up air, but then Cloud was able to land, and then he did the double jump and just got swatted away.
Cloud got that big sword, unlike Roy.
The Buster Sword, man.
Buster sword, yeah. Wait, did I just see Crom?
I think you may have.
No,
you saw Roy.
Holy
that was weird, yeah.
Oh my god. I thought he picked Crom. I was like the madman.
Alright. The players still playing on Pokemon Stadium 2. Ooh.
You know I love Pokemon, but his shield actually almost broke.
Yeah, I saw that. That was actually pretty scary. Such an intense match, man, you know.
Yeah, that's what I'm noticing. Like, since the two know how to play against each other very well, they just go at it.
Yeah, they're just able to like just push each other further and further, and look at that. Just one down tilt is able to secure.
Oh, and he let go of shield.
And I think it's funny, you know, that both of these players that play each other a lot. Oh, and just like that, they're back to two stocks even.
Yep.
But what I was saying, I'm sorry before I got interrupted by that.
It's okay.
It's funny because you know both of these players and these characters, they have very gimpable recoveries. Like, you know, and it looks like I'm seeing Hyper take advantage of that more than, you know, Salt is.
That's the thing. With Cloud, you can't really like try and gimp because you end up getting gimped yourself.
That's true.
Because if you miss the forward there or the down air or the back air, there's too much end lag for you to like hurry up and recover.
That's true. And Roy has an easier option too at the ledge, as we just saw how he took that first stock, just detail, you know, and it'll send, if Cloud's at, you know, a high enough percent, it'll just send him falling down into the bottom blast zone. But, you know, Salt was able to go ahead and take that second stock from Hyper. So let's see what Salt can do in this situation to go ahead and secure this game and force a game 5.
You know what I just realized that I haven't been doing?
What's that?
When I send out Wind Slash, a limit Wind Slash, and the person is shielding it, I can just run up and grab him.
That's true, yeah, because
I just realized that, like, oh my god.
That hits a lot. Sometimes, you know, the most obvious, like, solutions or, like, answers to, like, the situations, they're most overlooked, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, oh, I can just send out that, but you don't think about just, ooh. That was very, very risky.
Very risky, yes.
But the risk paid off. Ooh, there's another jab into an aerial to secure the
stop.
stop.
He has to go through one more stop.
Yeah.
At 136.2%.
And one big hit from SaltOne will take this game, and we'll go into game 5.
Back air.
Ooh, nice up tilt. Man, that's a second up tilt. I'm pretty sure if he hits one more up tilt, that's game.
So, everything non-charged on Cloud kills at 180.
Kills at 180?
Yes. See?
Well,
like that. Yeah.
You were right. That was a good call.
I told you.
Man.
Because Cloud has trouble killing at early to mid and like late percentages. Unless you get the lucky like sort of charged up smash or forward smash or down smash, you're not killing anyone.
That's true.
Why do you think you don't die until 185 when I fight you?
Yeah, I never thought about it like that. Ooh. Battlefield Wily Castle. Let's see what theme they pick.
Yeah. Oh yeah, so I think it's Hyper Kirby counter picking with Battlefield, like any stage.
Find me? People want to see. Oh no, the crowd is not happy with that selection. But hey, they're not the ones playing the game.
True.
All right, winner of this will go on to grand finals. Loser will have to fight their way through the rest of losers bracket to hopefully get a run back.
They'll have to go through semis because quarters has already been played. Okay, and SaltOne with the cross slash out in the opening.
Yeah, I love the stage selection. You know, it's like a desolate background with like this fallen castle. It's almost like the end boss to like just any kind of like video game you would see. You know,
Castlevania.
Yeah. Ooh.
That's the thing. That's the thing that I don't like what SaltOne does. But I mean, that's him and not me. Is that he has the option to recover high, right? But Hyper already knows that. But since he's already so low, he has to recover low.
That's true. And I think it's pretty scary to recover high against Roy, you know, because I mean, if you do that and he reads it, that's an F smash, and more than likely that's death.
True.
It's like a B stage. It's like a lady. Yeah, no, dude, if you let me pick the stage, I'll pick ring-a-ding.
That's a good punish from SaltOne. He got Hyper Curry running off of that platform, but Hyper Curry able to secure that stock. SaltOne on his last stock of winners finals.
All right, this is looking like it's going to be Hyper set.
Yeah. Ooh, okay.
And then that happens. Okay, hold up.
He still has a pretty considerable lead, though. You know, he has a whole extra stock ahead of him.
True. But he could just take 44 damage and then come back. Never mind, he's at 69 now.
Yeah. See, I like what Hyper Kirby's doing. Ooh, very good block.
Like right there.
Yeah.
But I realized that the reason why I don't do it is because there's too much end lag.
Yeah, that's true. And if
so I can't immediately run after and just grab him.
Yeah, and if you end up too short, then you just might eat it like an out-of-shield option, you know.
Yeah. I'm actually going to have to hit the lab later tonight and see if I can actually move like immediately after. And if not, then, well, shoot.
Hey, experimentation. You know, that's the way to figure stuff out. Ooh.
Yep.
Wow. All right, and just like that, Hyper Kirby taking that set. He is moving on to grand finals. SaltOne's still not out of it yet. We could definitely still see this run back happen in grand finals.
Yeah, he can